Lindsay, stop.
Jesus! Hi!
Hello.
Hey, you're under arrest. Put your hands behind
Hi! Are you
stealing.
Put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back.
You're under arrest for like 5 counts of felony retail theft.
Excuse me?
For like 5 counts of felony retail theft.
How?
Merry Christmas.
You'll find out.
The officers waste absolutely no time here. This isn't a random stop. It's the end of what appears to be a months-long investigation. When police already believe they have multiple documented incidents, they often move straight to the arrest before explaining every detail. What would be going through your mind in this moment?
I'm really serious.
We will fill you all the details in.
Okay, great.
Let's go to the office.
I mean,
We literally watched you on camera, so.
I for what exactly?
What's up, dude?
Can you guys
All right.
explain to me?
When's the mistake?
Exactly?
Yeah, we will.
Definitely.
Lindsay, do you have anything on you?
No.
Nothing on you? Okay. No pockets or anything?
No.
Okay, perfect. Go ahead and have a seat for me.
The receipts
Here's the
should
deal,
be-
okay? You've been caught on camera since like September of this month doing the $500 or $300 skip scanning stuff all the time. It's all on video. It's all documented. Hold on. We will ask you the questions and do all that stuff after the fact. But at this point, there is like 5 cases of retail theft felony level. Okay. Is your ID in here?
It's my wallet's in there. I don't know my wallet's in there. Are you going to give me any other explanation?
Yeah. So we're going to go out to the car where there's more cameras and more microphones. I'm going to read you your rights in the car so you know what your rights are. And I'm going to ask you if you want to talk about this whole thing. And I'm going to tell you the details of every single case that I have on you.
Okay.
And the dates, the times, the totals, all that stuff. I'll even show you pictures and videos of you doing all this stuff.
Doing what?
It's called skip scanning. You scan one thing, put like 3 or more in a bag, and vice versa. So it's all on video, so we'll chat about it if you want to. And we'll go from there.
I need you to call my husband, and I actually don't want to chat.
And that's your right as well.
I'm not really sure what you...
I'll still fill you in with all the details.
You guys...
Okay.
I would have 0 reason to steal. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming it. You
I
already
don't
know
know
who
that,
I am. And,
Everyone has situations in their life. I don't know what your
but
life
my point
entails.
is, There were, I don't know whether there was somebody else grabbed them.
No, that's one from this morning, the 18th today. Yeah.
Well, there should have been a purchase one and then a return one.
This is the purchasing this morning.
There was a return
Yeah,
when I
that
first
was
got
with the
here.
other stuff.
What's the confusion?
So there was an incident this morning where I believe a similar thing has happened. I just haven't got those details yet to be able to confirm or deny what I'm being told by the staff here. That makes sense?
No.
You were here this morning?
Yes.
They said
Notice how the officer avoids making assumptions about today's incident. Instead of guessing, he says he still needs to confirm the evidence. That's exactly how an investigation is supposed to work. Collect the facts first, then build the case. Every statement here could matter later in court.
They said you stole stuff. I don't know what you stole yet, if anything. So I want to find that out first before I even ask you about
So
it.
this is based on...
Okay. Let's go take a seat in the car. We'll figure this whole thing out.
You're going to bring my purse?
Absolutely.
Like my belongings
Yep.
that are all over the table?
Wherever you go, it's going to go with you.
How do I know you? You ready?
What's your name?
Last name?
Mark.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Her name's Sarah?
Yeah.
You used to work with her.
Okay.
I think you actually came to my house for a welfare check, actually.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Nope.
Okay.
Go off these officers and go.
Let's go to the car.
Can I explain you that situation?
Sure, we'll figure this whole thing out. Don't worry. Let's just go sit in the car first, and we'll get this whole thing. We'll get parked there. Over here. Alright. I'm gonna get you out of the rain first, but it's fucking nasty out here right
I
now.
have a question. When somebody calls and says, like, what?
1 second. I'm just gonna double lock this and she's not tighter.
At least if you lean on them, they might get tighter on your wrist, but we don't want that to happen.
I mean, once I'm in, you can't take them off.
We'll get in trouble for that. It's all policy stuff. Okay. Hop in the car, take a seat. If you want to go in and figure out the rest of today's stuff,
Yeah.
you good? Okay. I'll chat with her. The keys in there. So.
Are you sure? Like, is Brittany doubting this at all? She's totally sure.
100%. Yeah.
We'll kind of sit down and with like.
Okay. Let me pull this up real quick and we'll go over this whole thing. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to read you your rights first before I ask you anything about anything, just to make sure you're legally protected.
Yep.
Okay? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you all the details first, and then I'm going to ask you questions. You don't have to answer them if you want to say...
This is one of the most important legal moments in the entire encounter. Before questioning begins, the officer reads her Miranda rights, protecting her constitutional rights. From this point on, every answer, or every refusal to answer, can have a major impact on what happens next.
If you want to say, I'm done talking, we can just do that and do all that stuff. I'm going to start with the one on November 3rd, okay, at about 10:30 in the morning.
I mean, the dates and the times are not going to mean anything now, so I'm looking at them.
That would have been a Monday morning, okay? There was an incident here where you were reported to be skip scanning, which means you have like a product in your hand and two products in this hand. You'll scan one and put the other two in a bag without even scanning them. That's what they classify as skip scanning here. And that supposedly happened multiple times, and it's all been caught on camera. And the total that you did not pay for that day is $355.
Are you...
That's exactly what the store has told us, word for word.
You have no idea what these items... I mean, that's like
Yeah, I
a ton
do.
of money to not...
Yeah, I do.
scan.
So that day was the Christmas tree day, when there was a Christmas tree in your cart the entire time, never got scanned, never got paid for, none of that stuff. There was a Wonder Shop branded item, I don't know what that is, and along with kids' clothing and women's clothing.
And you're telling me all of these things were not scanned,
Correct.
which means they weren't paid for.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. So that was that incident.
I mean, you don't have to go through all of these if this is what they're all going to like, because I, number one, have no way to know what really, you know, the days and the times and what was purchased when, so.
Okay. Do you ever remember buying a Christmas tree here?
No, I bought a Christmas tree at a hobby.
Okay. Do you ever remember maybe selecting one here and not paying for it?
No.
Okay. There was an incident on October 23rd when there were multiple things of PSD underwear taken. A Champion t-shirt, like the Champion brand t-shirt, and a Cat and Jack toy. Does that ring any bells to you? What do you say, sorry?
Yeah, I have all of those things. Not paying for them or scanning them or whatever is being. Okay. I mean, yeah. There's no way for me to know what you're talking about or how.
Okay. So
I spent.
the total that day was $386. Okay. And there was one more. I'll go over it with you just so we can kind of attempt to get some kind of understanding of what we're having to do. So the 16th of this month, so 2 days ago, that was the biggest one. It was $582. Yeah. Which would have been on Tuesday of this week.
The officer isn't relying on memory alone. He's walking through specific dates, dollar amounts, and surveillance evidence one case at a time. Prosecutors love organized timelines because they help establish patterns instead of treating each incident as an isolated mistake.
On Tuesday of this week, it's Thursday right now.
Wait, and that many items is what?
Yep. There was facial cream, like a Peter Thomas branded facial cream. There were some Lemmy Gummies vitamins.
Are you able to see like what my credit card actually paid for?
So I cannot see that on the law enforcement side of things. There is a receipt that Target has that shows what you paid for and what you didn't pay for. That would be all something like would have to come out in court with Target's people and your attorney. They got to figure out, all that stuff. But that was when you showed up in the black BMW 2 days ago at around 9:30 in the morning. If that rings any bells at all.
Yes, I was here on that day. Like what you're saying, no.
Did you make any selections of like PJ clothing or anything like that? Like pajamas?
Yes, I did.
That's today's.
Today's at
5 something. 500 total.
today? Oh, just now.
Just now.
Okay.
We're going to go inventory the car
Okay.
and look for property that you pay for it as well.
Okay.
Did you already explain anything?
I'm about to.
Okay.
You're riding the car. Okay. We'll touch on today's thing in a second. Being the fact that we now have enough probable cause to arrest you for multiple cases of retail theft, we're also going to be seizing your car. Okay? We are required to do that by...
Now the stakes get even higher. It's no longer just about the alleged thefts. The vehicle itself is being seized. Many people are surprised to learn that, under certain circumstances and department policies, property connected to an alleged crime can also become part of the investigation.
do that by department policy, county policy. So my partner and my other partner are going to go to your car, make sure nothing else illegal is inside of your car, inventory the whole car, and then it's going to get towed. Does that make sense?
And why exactly?
So being that you're...
So when you go into my car and see that there's no inventory that they are accusing me of stealing,
Right.
you still tow my car?
Yep, right. So it's being seized, towed and seized because of your multiple retail theft cases. It doesn't matter if the property's there or not anymore. The fact that you're the owner of the car and your car was used...
Well, actually, I don't think I'm using it car, so
Is it Ryan?
pretty sure.
Okay. Well, nevertheless, the car that you brought here is the one that's going to be getting used, seized. If there is property in there that checks to one of these cases, it'll be then brought back into the store to be able to, put them together. But at this point, that's what's going to happen with your car. Do you still want to keep talking about these cases? We can touch on today's.
I mean, I'm not sure what you need from me.
Okay. So I will literally tell you what I was watching on the camera, and we all watched on the camera. When you were scanning stuff today at the self-checkout, you would have stuff in your left hand, scan something in your right hand, and then take everything together and put it in the bag. That literally happened. I watched it happen on the camera. We also watched you select the boxes of Lego toys, put them in the cart, and never actually scan them, ever. So that definitely happened too, but I watched it happen on camera.
Okay, there were 2 transactions.
Yeah, they watched you the entire time in the store. From the time that you picked up the Legos, just to talk about the Lego stuff, the time that you picked it up, to the time you were met with us outside right here, the Legos went on the cart and never moved. They were always in the cart. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
The one box that doesn't fit the bag. I don't think either of the boxes, which is also why the Swiffer that was on the one receipt that I heard you call wasn't also in there.
So I can go over all these items that were not scanned.
I mean,
Because today, it's 587. It's the new highest total today. It's a bunch of health products. There's Coca-Cola. There's whatever mint it is. I don't know what that is. The Legos are both on here. I mean, we've all watched the videos. We've seen what's been happening.
okay.
I'm not trying to say you're a bad person or anything like that. I'm just trying to do my job. But from what I've seen, I have to make the arrest. I haven't got a choice. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's going to be 4 counts of retail theft, I think. At least 4 counts of retail theft. 3 out of the 4 are going to be felony level, which is over $300. One is going to be like $120, so that's a misdemeanor.
Here's the turning point. Multiple felony charges are now officially on the table, But notice something important. The officer also reminds her that she has the right to challenge everything in court. An arrest is not a conviction. The courtroom is where the evidence, surveillance footage, and witness testimony will ultimately be tested.
That's a misdemeanor level. And
then what? I can fight all of this in court?
if that's what you choose to do, yeah, you can. Yeah. And that's where you can get your attorney, you can subpoena all the camera footage from Target, and the witnesses in Target who told us what to do, and how all this stuff was played out, and all that stuff. Any questions on all that? It might seem pretty overwhelming right now.
No, not really. Because what I'm being accused of isn't out there. So it's not, I mean, it's overwhelming that anyone can just be accused of this, but...
It's not being accused, it's watching it happen.
Yeah, her door's locked.
So I have to get 51% to be able to arrest someone on a crime. So, like, if it's below 50, I cannot arrest somebody for it, right? Just watching a crime happen. But if I literally watch, like this situation, the Legos go into the cart and never leave again and never get scanned, then you leave the last point of sale. That crime's been committed. I watched it happen. You know, so that's 100% because it's happened. Okay.
The woman was charged with multiple counts of felony retail theft and taken to jail. Thanks for watching today's video. If you haven't yet, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more of our videos.